families, or large groups or teams, 11 to 9, Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10, Friday and Saturday. That's UW Stevens Point. Men's basketball on Wednesday against Bethel, 6:45 on WPCN. Quitters and the Edgewood Eagles getting set. WIAC football, highly successful today. 3 teams in action, 2 in the NCAA tournament. Lacrosse on the road beat Albion, Michigan, 58-23. Whitewater at home over Greenville, Illinois, 69-7. And then in the first Isthmus Bowl, I have trouble with that word, I don't know why, but River Falls took down Wash U. It's the CCIW against the WIAC. Your highest ranked team or highest finishing team in your conference that doesn't make the NCAA tournament. And I don't know, I know River Falls was our 3rd place team. I'm not sure if CCIW had 2 football teams in or 1. But anyway, River Falls beat Wash U down in Verona, 48-27.
They're playing down at Verona's new facility.
Yep.
Tell you what, you have yet to see the Verona high school folks. I don't know. I guess you could call it the Taj Mahal of high schools.
Yeah.
It's something.
That's what they say. Starting lineups, first of all, for the Edgewood Eagles, coached by Justin Meyer, his 10th year. It'll be 6'2" senior Avery Lyons out of Green Bay and Notre Dame High. 6'2" sophomore Caden Nelson from Cottage Grove and Monona Grove High. 6'1" junior Adam Viral from Saukville and Fort Washington High School. 6'6" senior Eli Hartjes from Appleton West. And 6'7" junior Jake Schreckenthaler from Cottage Grove and Monona Grove High. And boy, they have a lot of guys from that Madison area. McFarland, a bunch of guys from Sun Prairie. You know what? Close to home, great city, and you can play college basketball. So why not go there?
Exactly. Yeah, they don't have to go too far. And a very good school, admittedly so.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Especially if you're a golfer. They've one of the best Division III golf programs for a while.
All right, here we go. Stevens Point, by the way, is going to have a starting group. That will be 5'11" senior Garrett Nelson, 6' senior Brady Wagner here tonight. Look at 6'8" sophomore Elijah Vandervelden, 6'6" senior Peter Timmerman. Of course, Nelson from Beaver Dam, Wagner from Lake Mills, Vandervelden from Huntington, Illinois, Timmerman from Dubuque, Iowa, and also in the starting lineup, Ryan Genrick, the sophomore from Mukwonago. Pointers coached by Bob Semling in his 17th season.
Well, see if we can get 40 minutes of solid basketball. Good effort, inspired, hustle, and maybe come out of here with a W tonight.
Timmerman to jump center against Schreckenthaler. And we're all set to go. The toss, and Edgewood with the initial tip, and then a blocked layup by Garrett Nelson, and the Pointers with the basketball. Genrick into the lane. Nice job by Garrett to stop look like an easy 2 points coming up. Garrett, crossover dribble, had it poked away, got it back. Shot clock down to 13. Vandervelden on the left wing. Ryan Genrick. Timmerman out to Brady Wagner, takes a deep 3, and the Pointers lead.
Well,
Brady can shoot the lights out.
Yeah, the lefty can shoot the lights out. That was a good look, but it was a deep one.
Very deep, right?
Yep.
Maybe deeper than you really want to have. Nelson takes it up on top to Hartjes, over to Schreckenthaler inside the arc. Back to Hartjes, working against Peter Timmerman now. Tosses into the right corner to Nelson. Back down, Hartjes, spin move, trapped on the baseline. Still working, back to Nelson, down the lane, kicks to the left corner. Baseline drive, a little lean in. Schreckenthaler with the catch, and the off glass didn't catch anything but glass. Pointers with it down to the other end. Brady Wagner off to Timmerman. Peter looked right, starts left with it. Back on top to Brady. Into the right corner to Ryan Genrick. Off the screen that time from Vandervelden. Ryan tried to get it back to him. The pass was deflected and out of bounds. It'll go back to Edgewood.
A little two-man basketball on the right side. Both teams playing half-court man-to-man to start. I don't think we'll vary much from there. At least I know the pointers will not.
Yeah. Some would like it to vary once in a while, but that's not going to happen, probably. Lions into the front court against Garrett. Over to the right side, Harches. Goes down into the corner this time to Byrell. Byrell against Genrick. 4 against 4. Schreckenthaler a little lean in over the basket, a little too strong. Garrett Nelson with the weak side rebound. Good job.
Yeah, we had 3 defenders around him that time. Just kind of pesky.
Garrett into the lane. Kick out Timmerman. Trying to drive baseline. And it's not going to be a foul, luckily, because I agree with you. That was an offensive foul.
Yeah. Peter forced his way on that left baseline. A lot of contact. And we're just going to get away with a turnover.
Yeah. And you know what? Peter had an open 3 right there. I like wanting to go to the hoop, but he had so much room to take that shot. I think that's available, and he's a good shooter from out there. Harches into the lane, backdoor cutoff of the fingertips of Nelson, and out of bounds. So a little sloppy.
Scotty, early on, our defense has been pretty good. I mean, we've been swarming the basketball, and a good job of forcing some turnovers early.
So it will come back here with Stevens Point. Garrett Nelson down the right side of the lane. Does he draw the foul? It looks like he does.
I think that will be Caden Nelson.
I'm just working on something here. It doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. Garrett Nelson goes to the free throw line.
When's that new equipment coming, Scott?
Well, this is a different piece of equipment.
Oh, okay.
That, truth be told, I'm trying to turn my mic down to clear my throat, and every time I turn it down, your headset's going down too. Doesn't make any sense to me. It's like everything's on one volume control.
Although there's a good number of listeners that don't mind headset volume going down.
Well, there you go. 5-0, Stevens Point. Garrett made them both. Inside Nelson, offensive foul. Good job of planting. Boy, I'll tell you what, Garrett is active early.
Yep, they had a nice give and go play set up there, but Garrett was the help side defender, came over and spotted up just outside that circle where you've got to be. And I think that's a case where Nelson would have been better off to just stop and hit a little jumper, but he continued through and got the second and got his foul. That's his team foul, or his personal foul, first one.
Left side it'll go. Garrett Genrick over to Peter Timmerman on the right wing. Down into the corner to Ryan. Wanted to pick and roll. Peter didn't look for it.
Yeah, you got to be looking for the ball, right?
Yep, and stolen away here. Harches down the left of the lane. Double team down there. Kick out will go to Schreckenthaler. Into the hand of Lyons over the top of the screen. Garrett fought through that. Defensively down to the lane, and Lyons rolls it off the rim. Vandervelden tips it away, picked up by Brady Wagner down to the other end. 5-0 Pointers, early action. Brady slows it down, waits for everything, bounces it off. Vandervelden, right baseline, takes it in against Schreckenthaler. Kicks it out, left side open. Brady, 3, count it.
Well, he came off a little screen out on the left wing. It was kind of a pick and pop situation. He caught and launched it. That's 2 for 2 for Brady. Timeout, Edgewood.
16:44 to go. Let's take that 30. Coming right back. Pointers basketball on WPCN.
Don't trust your total near.
Bizarre here, folks. Just don't quite understand it, but hey, we'll just live with it. How's that sound?
Best we can.
Yeah, Peter Timmerman at the free throw line, and it's one out of the two.
The gremlins of Halloween are kind of hanging over us.
Yeah, maybe this is a turkey of a machine. It doesn't want to be. Anyway, Lions with it. Stevens Point up by 7. In deep to Schreckenthaler, puts it off the glass, misses it.
By Vandervelden. He bothered that shot, made him change it in air.
A.J. Mackinnon into the ball game for Stevens Point, by the way. It's going to be a nice player for the Pointers. Garrett inside, kick out, Peter, triple off the rim. Rebound, Byroll. Good look, just a hair short. Byroll brings it up down the left side of the lane, almost stolen, and Garrett's going to get a reaching foul.
You know, in that last possession, Schreckenthaler actually came out to help against Garrett, and if Vandervelden has just taken a half a pivot turn towards the basket, he would have had an easy layup. He was unaware of it, and so was Garrett.
We've got the media timeout right here. We're going to stay here with this. Stevens Point jumped out to an 8-0 lead. Now 9-2 in favor of UW Stevens Point. Monk's Bar and Grill, the place to go for great food and service. Perfect for sports fans, families, large groups, or teams. Open daily 11 to 9 and 11 to 10 on Friday and Saturday. And, of course, we'll be the new host of the Pointer Hoops radio show, debuting on Monday. Come on out, join us. We've got our own special room this year out at Monk's. And we can talk to Coach Semling all about Pointer basketball.
Absolutely. Hope to see you there.
Yeah, I hope I'm there.
You should be there, Scotty.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll do my best.
As the host.
Yep.
I plan to make it. Well, early on, Edgewood just 1 of 5 from the field. They've had 2 more shots than have our Pointers, but 2 of our shots have gone in from 3-point range. 2 fewer shots, 7 more points. Yeah, kind of a turnaround when we had 20 more shots than Bethel the other night and got beat by 21.
Wasn't it?
I mean, that's a stat that I'm still shaking my head at. 20. I think we had 21 more shots and 21 fewer points.
Yeah. And if you're wondering, not a big crowd here tonight, unfortunately. That's sometimes what happens when, well, A, it's deer hunting, and you know, Yaws, we have smaller crowds when we're into the hunting season. Out on the left wing with it is Byroll, and then, you know, when you're 0-2, people get off that bandwagon in a hurry. Sean Murray into the game for the Eagles. Lions working against Garrett out on the right wing. Boy, that's carrying the basketball. Takes it inside, stripped away by Vandervelden. Off it'll go to Wagner. Brady sneaks in down low, puts it off glass. No. Tip rebound picked up here. Outlet with it is Murray. Missed chance.
Vandervelden doing a really nice job early, Scotty, just holding his position.
Yep. Right side Hartjes with it. Against Peter into the lane. Dumps it off. Schreckenthaler. Little lean in against Vandervelden, and he scores his
good footwork by the big guy. Got a little reverse layup.
So the Pointer lead down to 5 at 9-4. Mackinnon, A.J. into the front court, works the left-hand dribble, crossover to the free throw line, crossover again, goes inside, rolls the layup off the rim.
Nice play, just didn't finish.
Yeah. So the Eagles with a chance to get a little closer. Lions into the corner with the handoff pass here to Murray. Schreckenthaler at the top of the circle, sends left. Circling into the lane, down the lane, Byroll got away with an extra step. Schreckenthaler down on the floor.
You're going to call a timeout to save the possession.
Calls the timeout.
Yeah, that came from the bench, the timeouts.
I don't know. Something to... This early in the game, do you save a timeout? I mean, waste a timeout at 14-16 in the opening half?
Yeah, to save a possession? I'm not sure you do.
That's 2 timeouts already, though.
If they hit a 3, I'll say great timeout.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess it really, when you come down to that, it really comes out of what do you end up getting out of the timeout, right?
You know, sometimes the basketball player and a coach, you know, the instinctiveness, you see that ball rolling on the floor and you see your guy with it, you just go timeout and you don't necessarily think in terms of your head, have I used one yet?
Yeah,
Do I want to
that's
take this
true.
one? It's almost like it's on the floor, we got to save the possession, and you quickly call that timeout.
Yeah, I think you're probably right on that. Lions inbounds, left baseline, double clutching, nice move,
Well,
up and in by Harches.
It led to 2.
Just
And
like that.
And when you're down 5, Scotty, maybe that was a big possession.
So a 6-1 run here, quickly into the game, and an early 3. Not going to go this time for Brennan Tim.
Now, once again, just because it's an open shot doesn't make it a good shot.
Yep, inside Schreckenthaler, and just like that, it's a 1-point game.
You shoot an early 3, miss it, even though it was open, not high percentage, and now it's just 1.
Well, you made your baskets early, and now you can't find the bottom of the net, and you know what that means. Trouble scoring. Tim double clutches, bangs one off the backboard. Well, he's not afraid to shoot, the freshman out of West Bend West. Up it will come, down low, tipped away, loose ball out of bounds. They're going to say off from Stevens Point.
Sometimes the way to get yourself into the game, though, is to get inside, get easy shots, layups, or drive and get to the foul line. So
Danny Mulcair,
relying a little bit on jump shots right
6'7"
now.
freshman from Glen Ellen, Illinois, in for the Eagles. Inbound, Murray passed up the jumper, working the dribble on the right wing. Down on the floor, we'll get a jump, and that'll be Pointer basketball. Didn't take the timeout that time.
They certainly weren't going to use another. Well, we had that good beginning and now gone stagnant a little bit on the offensive end, having a difficult time.
Well, not running offense, you're
Yep.
just taking jump shots again now.
The first 10 seconds of the shot clock.
Garrett Nelson over, it'll come to Tim into the corner area. It'll go to Brady Wagner. Brady to the free throw line, to the corner, it'll go there. AJ with it, into the lane, down the lane, circles through, kicks it out. Brady, open 3, got it.
Oh, he's feeling it tonight. 3 threes for Brady.
If you leave him alone, you're asking for trouble.
Got a beautiful-
Back up by 4.
Beautiful jump shot.
Yeah, that's a certainty. With the basketball is Byral. Leaves it off on top to Harches. Guarded there by Timmerman. Pulls up from 17, rims it off. Rebound, Garrett Nelson. So a chance to extend your lead back now. Garrett explodes into the lane, down the lane, missed the layup. Rebound inside by Mulcair.
Just overlaid with a left hand.
Yep. Up front, it'll come with Nelson. Nelson into the right corner. Harches with it. Ball tipped away. Good job by Garrett Nelson to get a piece of that one. Into the game for point is going to come Darius Bolden.
Garrett's got a lot of deflections early on.
Yeah. Very active.
Yeah, obviously the quickest player on the Pointer team.
Ryan Peterson in, Elijah Vandervelden back in as well. Now Peterson can really shoot it if we can get him
Going, right?
going a little bit. He was a big time scorer up at Eagle River, Northland Pines High. Nelson with it up at the top of the circle, drives to the left of the lane and then dumps into the corner. Harches with it, crossover dribble, lost the handle on it, saved by the Eagles. Schreckenthaler thought about a 3, didn't take it from the corner, up off the rim, no, nice rebound. Harches goes up and scores.
Boy, you had him down to the 2 seconds on the shot clock, forced the miss, and didn't secure the rebound.
Yep,
Once
in
again,
that position.
defense isn't over until you get that rebound.
Nelson, Mackinnon off to Bolden. Darius spins into the lane, kicks it out. Brady wants another triple, got it again. Brady 4 for 4 and 12 points early.
He was hunting that shot.
15-10, Stevens Point. Into the right corner, Austin Carlson into the game. Schreckenthaler holds it, hands off Nelson, kick out Harches, back to Nelson. Trying to get by Wagner, good cover. Harches for 3, rolls that off the rim, tipped up and in by Schreckenthaler.
Well, having troubles on our defensive boards. We're not a big team inside, which will be a problem all year.
Well, and he is, and his weight just pushes Vandervelden right out of the way. Inside to Elijah, working against Schreckenthaler, turnaround jumper, missed it. Rebound, Harches. Elijah's got to take that.
Yep.
Obviously, got to make it too. Harches with it into the lane, pull up. 14-footer, got it. He's starting to heat it up a little. He has 6. Back to a 1-point ball game just like that.
They know who their scorers are, and they get the balls in their hands.
Darius Bolden brings it up. Works the dribble up on top, into the lane, almost fell backwards with it, got it off to Brady. Tries another three, that one's not going to go. Might have been a little hurried by Brady that time. Ryan Genrich getting set to come into the ball game. Harches, now the Eagles with a chance to get their first lead of the game with a basket here. Working against Peterson, backing him into the lane, pull-up jumper off the mark. Bolden with the board. He'll push it up the left wing for Stevens Point, leading by 1. Darius trying to get inside, step back, goes to the corner, Mackinnon for 3, got it. AJ with his first. Nice job by Darius Bolden.
Well, we've hit some threes tonight, Scotty. 4 of them, as a matter of fact. 4 of 7.
Nice to get back home, maybe, huh? Nelson into the circle, down the right of the lane,
beautiful.
off to Schreckenthaler, and he banked it home.
Yeah, what a nice play by Caden Nelson, the sophomore out of Cottage Grove. Cottage Grove to Cottage Grove there, Scotty. I think they made that connection more than once or twice in their lives.
Most definitely. Brady Wagner out on the right wing. Pointers lead by 2. Brady to Bolden. Holds it up at the top. Goes off the screen by Peterson. Had it tipped away. Stolen now by Edgewood.
Yep, took the ball into a double team. We had that high ball screen, and they both took the ball, and he needed to give that up.
Nelson works left side. Takes Wagner inside, kick out. Harches fumbled it, got it back down to the baseline, off to Schreckenthaler. Little 8-footer off the mark. Mackinnon with a backside rebound. AJ will push through the defense, stops at the arc, looking. Nothing comes to him. Somebody's got to move, and then finally Bolden is there. Darius down the left of the lane, kicks it out. Brady wanted the 3, doesn't have enough time. Tip pass picked up by Mackinnon out near the top of the circle. AJ into the lane, down the lane, left-hand layup, got it.
Nice job of beating your man. Help was not there. Finish left hand.
20-16, Nelson back up. Stevens Point with the 4-point advantage. Harches goes corner. Inside Schreckenthaler, baseline, gets a move, kicks to the right corner, lost out of bounds off of the hand of Dawson Hughes.
Turnover number 6 for Edgewood.
Garrett Nelson to come back in, along with Ryan Genrich now. Good minutes for AJ, for Ryan Peterson there.
Got some nice young players, Scotty.
Yeah, you know.
And the deal is, they're young.
Yeah, they are.
Typically, those kids wouldn't see the floor too much in our system, but you know, we're putting the team back together right now after COVID, and they're going to have to play some big minutes.
Vandervelden hands it. Bolden. Darius a deep 3. Got it.
Well, it's amazing how good an offense looks when the ball goes through the hole from behind the 3-point line.
You got that part right. Into the front court with it is Hughes. Hand off to Nelson. Eagles down by 7. Nelson into the lane, goes underneath. Double clutch going up and scoring that one. Trent Casper, 6'4" junior out of Sun Prairie.
Well, the Eagles scoring most of their points inside.
Garrett Nelson at the arc. Into the lane, down the lane, had the ball stripped away. Ryan Peterson picks it up at the free throw line, tried to bounce it over to Bolden, and they kind of lost spacing, and that one goes by and out of bounds. Ryan probably could have taken a shot there.
Yeah. Turnover number 5 for the Pointers. We're going to get the media here.
All right, the media timeout, 7:27 to go. Let's take the 1 minute. We're coming right back. UW Stevens Point men's basketball on WPCN. The final score, second and Maria Stevens Point.
Scotty, the Pointers 6 of 9 from behind the 3-point line. That's why we enjoy that 5-point lead. Things that could concern you. Edgewood has 18 points, all in the paint. Their dominance inside could be a real problem as the game goes on.
Yeah, I agree. Byroll over to Lyons on the right wing. Harches, and quickly left side with the ball in hand is Jake Domovsky. Back to Lyons. Schreckenthaler with the screen. Lyons into the lane. 13-footer rolls off the rim. Rebound, Ryan Peterson. Outlet Bolden up the right wing. Pointers with it. Stopping at the arc is Darius up on top. It'll go there to Genrick. Over to the left side, Garrett Nelson. Nelly gets a step, goes right to the rack, lays it up and in. Nice job by Peter.
You know what? There was a
Timmerman.
ball screen there, and both defenders thought he was going to go topside, and they left the left baseline wide open.
Back up by 7. Domovsky, Harches, left side. It'll go there into the hands of Byroll. Schreckenthaler playing out on the perimeter right now. Lyons, Schreckenthaler rolls. Lyons into the lane. Lobs it for Schreckenthaler, and he's fouled.
Probably a good foul.
Yeah, I would agree there. That was an easy 2 if you don't foul him.
Yeah, nice lob feed by Lyons. He ran into some trouble, picked up his dribble, and he just kind of did the smart thing. Said, I'm going to throw it up high towards the rim, and the biggest guy's probably going to get it, which is what happened. That was going to be an easy 2, so he's going to have to earn them from the free throw line.
Yeah, we'll see a little bit about his tossing ability. First on the way is perfect.
Nothing but net.
He's got 9 points. 25-19 right now. Stevens Point's advantage. 6:25 to go in half number 1.
And he had 21 points against Dubuque. By the way, this is actually their 3rd game. They also played for Turbo in an exhibition. Didn't count towards the record. They lost that one 80-68.
6:21 to go. Pointers with a 5-point lead. Peter Timmerman goes left. Garrett Nelson pulls up for the jumper. Off the rim, no. Rebound, Harches. Here's Lyons quickly across the timeline. Schreckenthaler trying to get out front. They look for him. Harches takes it along the right side of the lane, swings it back out. Domovsky, Byroll, pull-up jumper, air-mailed, rebound, Genrick. Up it'll go to Bolden. Bolden brings it up, goes to Garrett out on the right side. Down to the baseline corner, Ryan Genrick looked at Peter Timmerman. Actually had Peter with a lob over the top, but didn't go that direction. Peter against Schreckenthaler, bounces it underneath. Garrett Nelson goes up in the land of the Giants' smallest guy on the floor and gets fouled.
Good attack in the basket that time. Good play by Peter. He said, hey, I'm about 15 feet out against Schreckenthaler. He may be bigger than me, but I can beat him off the dribble. And he did through the help side defender and a good pass.
So Garrett at the free throw line for a pair. First is on the way, and he's got that. 5 points in the game right now for Garrett Nelson, the senior out of Beaver Dam.
Had 16 points in the opening, or averaging actually 16 points after 2 games.
Garrett with both. 6 for Garrett, 27-20 pointer lead.
Well, we ran off to that 8-0 lead to start. We've kind of hung on to it.
Yeah. Eagles have cut into it, and then you pull back a little bit again. Domovsky, left wing. Down to the baseline, we're going to whistle and a foul. Let's see.
They're going to blocking
go
foul
on the point, right?
Yeah, Ryan Peterson.
That'll block his first. Now 5 team fouls, so non-shooting.
You know, Ryan's got a WIAC body. I'll say that.
Yep. Yeah.
He's a strong-looking kid.
He could have a nice career here.
Yep.
Did talk to Zach Moots a little bit before the game, and he thinks if all goes well, he will be able to be back playing next weekend.
Nice.
So that'll be a big help. A guy that knows the system. He's a tough guy. You know, he's going to rebound. He can score, but just his tenacity, I think, will be a benefit for the Pointers.
We're still missing a few pieces that would help.
Inbound, Domovsky's jumper won't go. Good box out, Peter Timmerman.
Absolutely.
He gets the board off to Genrick, quickly up front. Back to Peter, over to the right wing. It'll go to Garrett. Peter bounces down to the right corner. Gives it back outside. Garrett long cross court. Vandervelden fakes it, goes inside. Short jumper left it short. Bolden comes down with it. Turnaround jumper, in and out, no. Schreckenthaler with the board.
That time Vandervelden, I think, got caught with indecision. He thought he was going to pass and then decided to shoot halfway through.
Schreckenthaler over to the left side. Harches with it. Up the Schreckenthaler screen into the lane. A little lean in, doesn't take it. Puts it back out on the perimeter to Lyons. Shot clock 8-7. Lyons left side. Baseline pull-up jumper by roll. Didn't catch anything. And there's Darius Bolden with the board. Darius will bring it up for Stevens Point. Lobs it down low. Vandervelden catch, shoot, layup, good.
And you know what he did that time? He ran the floor and beat Schreckenthaler, who just couldn't keep up with the pace down the floor. That's a nice job of hustling.
Good job by Elijah. 29-20, biggest lead of the game now at 9. Into the hands.
Ooh, that's a
double dribble.
Yep.
That should have been a double dribble. Into the corner it'll go. Back out. Little push off by Byrel. Not enough to get his foul. And then stolen by Darius Bolden. Ball loose on the floor. Hot potato finally picked up by Timmerman.
Yep, and turnover number 7.
Nice job by Darius
nice
there.
Nice job of attacking the basketball from behind.
Into the lane, pull-up jumper. Ryan Gedrick off the rim, no. Rebound, Edgewood.
Yep, good play, good look, just missed it.
Lyons into the front court. He is carrying the basketball.
He sure does.
Jumper off the mark, rebound Bolden. Bolden across the timeline. He's quick. Into the lane, down the lane. Short jumper, no putback. Good. And a foul.
I think the foul will come before the putback, but he'll go to the line for 2.
It is a foul on Domovsky. Is it a shooting foul is the question.
It would have to be if he's going to the line, because they're only at team foul 5.
Nope, I wasn't sure if they were sending him to the stripe, but they are.
2 of
lefty Darius Bolden, perfect.
His first free throw of the year. He's never missed one.
Brennan Tim back in for Stevens Point. A.J. Mackinnon getting set to come back.
First double-figure lead of the night. Pointers up by 10.
30-20. Stevens Point. Hopefully 31 if Darius hits, and that one's off the rim. So the 10-point advantage for Stevens Point. It will come up in the hands of Lyons. Working along the right sideline on the dribble against Garrett Nelson. Off the screen, there's a little switch off there.
Yep.
Kind of a mismatch, I'd say. Down inside, kick out outside. Nelson with it. Down to the baseline. Stolen away by Darius Bolden. Lead feed up to Genrich. Into the lane, underneath. Beautiful pass. Tim, no. Goes down hard.
Yeah, he did.
Is he okay?
That is a good bust out after the steal.
Ooh, he got undercut. Inadvertent, but he did get undercut. He's down.
Boy, and we're short players as it is.
I think he's going to be okay, but he's
holding that hand, and you worry about those falls coming down on your arm and your wrist. A hopeless feeling when you're up and you get undercut and you know it's coming, the floor is coming, and there's nothing you can do about it.
So the foul is on Nelson. That's his second.
Team foul 6.
Yep.
2:50 to go. Boy, if you could scoot up to 15, 16-point lead, that would be nice.
Oh, they switched the foul over to Hughes instead of Nelson.
They did.
Okay.
The sophomore from Sun Prairie, which is about to have 2 high schools, correct me if I'm wrong.
That I don't know.
I believe so.
Point going to take a 30-second timeout.
Yep.
Looks like it. 30-second timeout, 2:50 to go in the opening half. Pointers lead it by 10. Take the quick 30-second break. Coming right back. UW Stevens Point men's basketball on WPCN.
Hey everyone, it's Carter Hoffman, physical therapist.
Lead and will be at the free throw line here.
Scotty, so far in the first part of this game, I think we've seen a little bit more intense, a little bit more scrappy basketball team. I think the message got home to those guys that, hey, if you're going to compete, in any game, you've got to really go after the game and after the ball. We're not big enough, we're not talented enough to sit back. So I thought they've attacked the Eagles pretty well on our defensive end.
Brennan Tim misses the first. There is Bolden out. A.J. Mackinnon back in. After his red-hot start, Brady Wagner's been sitting an awful long time being 4 out of 5 from the three-point line. Tim makes 1 out of the 2, and it's an 11-point lead. Saving him for later, I guess. Into the front court along the left sideline, Lions. Trying to use Harch's screen. Doesn't get much out of that one. Harches pulls up from 15 and buries it.
It's a nice player, Scotty, and he's long. He's 6'6" as it is, but he's a long 6'6". Handles the ball well.
Mackinnon trying to connect with Tim, and Brennan made a move just as the ball was being released. It goes straight out of bounds, so back it'll go to Edgewood.
Young players, that's a communication issue. They'll get better as they play together.
Lions into the front court. Back down to the corner. Yeah, he did. Harges with it. Back to Schreckenthaler. Spin up in the lane. Scored it.
Boy, tough spin and move for the big guy. Showed some nice.
Got 12 points.
Yep, he showed some nice feet on that play.
11-point lead down to 7.
I'd love to see him in a football uniform with those feet.
Mackinnon, right side. Brennan Tim. Handoff pass to Garrett.
Well, Edgewood does not have a football team, does it?
It does not. Garrett, baseline jumper, got it. 33-24, minute 45 to go here. Lions front court, hands it off to Nelson. Nelson up on top, Harches. Looking at Schreckenthaler again, why not? Lions with it at the top of the circle, down the right of the lane. Ball tipped away, picked up by Genrick. Lead feed down to the other end, uncontested. Garrett Nelson, 2.
Yeah, nice job by Genrick. He got that loose ball, and instead of instinctively saying, hey, I better start dribbling, he looked ahead first and made the pass. Nice play.
Into the front court comes Hughes with it for Edgewood to the free throw line, down the left of the lane, underneath to Harches. Somebody turned their head. Harches scores 2.
And we doubled the ball and didn't need to, and Hughes made a nice bounce pass to his teammate.
So it'll come over. Ryan Genrick, we're down to a minute to go in the half. Ryan with the pass to A.J. Mackinnon. Off to Vandervelden out at the top of the circle. Elijah can handle it a little bit. Off to Mackinnon. Brennan Tim. He's going to launch a triple. In and out. No. Rebound. Ryan Genrick. Reload. Oh, and then it's tipped away, but comes right back to Genrick. Mackinnon with his 3 off the mark. Didn't need that one, I hate to say. Harches into the front court, into the lane. Kicks to the left side. Lions right back to Harches. Tipped away by Genrick. Nice good play by Ryan.
Yeah, he snuck around baseline side and beat him with the right hand. Good defense.
Well, this is a team, the way they're playing right now, the Pointer fans would love because it's defense. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happens. Garrett Nelson working the dribble down to 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Tried to go underneath the Vandervelden, and unfortunately, it got away and out of bounds.
Garrett maybe should have kept the ball in his hands and drove there.
To Edgewood. Edgewood with the basketball, 2.7 seconds remaining. And a shot from half court, off the mark, but barely. And we will head to the locker room. Your score at the half, UW-Stevens Point 35 and Edgewood 26. We'll be back here in 2 minutes. UW-Stevens Point men's basketball on WPCN. This Bash girls basketball. sit out there in the cold and hope that something walks by, and then should something walk by, you better not miss it, because everybody in your hunting party will know somebody fired a shot and missed, and it had to be you because you were sitting over there, and that whole
now,
thing.
when you were the youngest one in the Zelmer family, if you got a shot, it means 4 people ahead of you missed one. And my brothers never missed, so that was part of my desire to think, well, this isn't so fun, because, Johnny, we're going to put you here, which means you're never going to get a shot.
Yeah.
And the other problem, Scotty, and you know me as well as anybody, they said, sit here, don't move, and be quiet.
Yeah, well, there you go.
That just didn't go very well.
Anybody that's listening right now just heard those 2 words, be quiet, and we know the end result was you were not going to be
I
adhered.
took up the duck hunting, because when you're in the blind, the ducks couldn't hear me. At least I don't think they could.
Well, and part of your vocabulary would probably sound like quacking anyway.
There you go.
You might be drawing them in, for being said.
So, anyhow.
Pointers with a nice 9-point lead. I liked a lot of things, and then obviously there are many things that you could clean up, and you might have a bigger lead.
Well, yeah, and obviously we're a young team playing an imperfect sport. And so, turnovers happen and mistakes happen. But what I like that can be a constant is a really solid 100% effort. And I think every player that's been on the floor tonight has given us as much effort and have played hard. And that's all you can ask as a coach, really, at the end of the day is we've worked hard all week. Now go out and play hard and give us, everything you have. Leave it out on the floor, as they say. And I think in the first half, that's what we see. Fortunately, we've hit 6 3-point shots. Edgewood has not made any from behind the arc, so we got an 18-0 advantage from behind the 3-point line, and that's in large part why we enjoy this 9-point halftime lead. So a good, scrappy first half for these guys, and let's see if they can come out and put another 20 minutes together and maybe get out of here with a win tonight.
And if you keep playing that kind of defense, swarming a little bit, knocking some balls away, I mean, we're always going to be small in the post, I'm afraid, this year. So those guards are going to have to drop in and, reach in there, bother that big guy with the basketball, so he can't just be free will down low in the post, or we're going to be in trouble. So you got to get that, and then you're going to have to step into some passing lanes this year and try to get a couple of breakout points.
Yeah, you know what? We're smaller, presumably quicker. So attack the basketball. Don't sit back and let them dictate to you, because if you do, that ball's going to go into the block and they're going to score over the top of you. So we've done a pretty good job of that early on, even though a lot of the points for Edgewood have come into paint. Matter of fact, 22 of the 26 points have come into paint. But again, we've won the battle out on the perimeter, hitting 6 of 9 3-point shots. And been able to get to the foul line a little bit. So all in all, pretty pleased with the first half.
I would agree. Pointers 35, Edgewood 26. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll come right back here, and then John will have all the statistics on half number 1. We'll also run down the scoring and pick up a few other scores. We'll do it in a minute. UW Stevens Point men's. back out at the Quant. UW Stevens Point leading 53-47 into the lane. Lions, long-range jumper from the corner. No, Brady Wagner draws in the rebound. Up front, Wagner having a little trouble, almost has it taken away. Back to Darius Bolden, bounces right corner. Makinen passes up the three and then fouled on the wing.
Scotty Lions did us a favor by hitting that early three. They've got 38 points in the paint. And I thought they'd go right back inside, but he launched that early three.
We need all the help we can get. Seems anyway. But we were running for a while, and I think the Eagles have figured out where their bread and butter is going to be, and that's inside. And Stevens Point's going to have to counter that somehow. Bolden inbounds, left baseline to Genrick. Kick out to Timmerman. Back over, trying to go baseline was Makinen. Had it poked away, got it back. AJ into the lane, down the lane. Dumps to the corner. Genrick with the jumper. Off the rim, no. Rebound. Bolden kept it alive. Picked up by Genrick. Out to Peter Timmerman. Down into the corner. Makinen spins up. Reverse scores.
That was a thing of beauty right there.
There you go. AJ Makinen showing us a little bit of what he's all about.
Sophomore from Muskego.
Yep. Lions with it on top, over to the right wing. It'll go off there. Back into the ball game. Trent Casper down deep on the baseline. A little elbow to Bolden, and then we're going to get a backside foul called. Boy, what a push off by Harches that they didn't whistle.
Yeah, I thought he got away with the push off, Scotty, the offense, and then that foul on Peter came real late. But Casper's going to go line to shoot two. That's Peter's third.
I think they missed one there. In fairness, with the push off, I mean. But aren't going to get that back, right?
No.
Doesn't appear
to
anyway.
Clearly used that right arm to ward off the defender.
Made one out of the two, did Trent Casper. So 55-48. Peter Timmerman working on the right block. Double clutches, goes up, had it blocked, and, looked like a clean block, and now a foul on Casper.
Well, Peter backed his way in and drew the fouls. Got a chance for two at the free throw line. Kind of an ISO play.
Need these points by Peter. Does not have a field goal to his credit yet tonight, but free throws can come in handy. First is good. 2 points in the game for Peter Timmerman, the senior out of Dubuque, Iowa.
Yeah, we need more production out of Peter.
Yeah.
I think, one of the seniors on this team, I think you'd like to see him be a 12, 14-point game.
No doubt about it. I mean, he came to us supposedly as a scorer, right? Peter makes them both. So,
back to 9.
57-48. Little things. Get you back up in the lead here. Lions looking for Schreckenthaler. Gives it off to Harches. Harches against Bolden. Takes him off the dribble down the lane. He'll lay it up and rolls it in.
You know what? There's a Case all by himself once again from 20 feet to the rim. Little crossover dribble to start.
Timmerman out on the wing. Peter gets it back, takes the jumper over. Schreckenthaler off the rim, no. Rebound, Lions. Thought for a moment that was going to be good, but it didn't go. Quickly to the corner, Byrel for three, no. Brady Wagner had the rebound and got poked, and the ball came free and it went out of bounds.
Just couldn't corral that backside board sandwich between two Eagles.
Yeah. Well, you just got to be a little stronger, I guess, John. Inbound Harches trying to sneak by Bolden, and he does, and gets another layup. He alone is killing you in this half.
I don't know that matchup is one we can live with.
It's not working. We know that. Garrett Nelson bounces it off to AJ. Makinen working on the left wing dribble. Pointers by 5. Peter Timmerman to Makinen. Almost had it poked away, and now straight to the hoop. AJ Makinen scores it.
See if we can do something with Harches on this possession. We're making him look like an All-American.
Yeah, he's having his way. No getting around that. I don't know what it is, but he's just killing you. Into the lane, down the lane, layup, no, and a foul again.
Yeah.
They're just going straight to the glass. We are not stopping the ball outside.
We're not getting in front of our men. You got to slide in front, take the path away, and get knocked over, take the charge. But we had this problem at Bethel, and now it's come back here in the second half, just trying to stop the ball from going to the rim.
At the line is Caden Lyons. And he's good. So 59-54. Stevens Point still with the lead. 8:12 to go. They've already scored 28 points in this half. Wagner got inside, gives it off to Makinen, kicks it out. Brady open three. He needed that one. He missed it. Schreckenthaler with the board. Had a good open look. Didn't knock that one down. Arches will bring it back. Takes it over to the top of the circle, into the lane, poked away by Bolden. Darius comes up with it. Off to a cutting Peter Timmerman, and he traveled.
Yeah, just as Peter caught the ball, he was looking to see who was going to set up on him, and he took that extra step.
And we're going to get a timeout taken here.
Yep, the media.
7:42 to go in the ball game. Your final score, Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard showing Stevens Point still leading 59-54. A 30-second break coming right back. Pointers basketball on WPCN.
Eat like a rock.
All right, 7:42 to go in the basketball game. Stevens Point with a 5-point lead, 59-54.
Well, the Eagles 12 of 20 in the second half from the field. That's 60%. Again, we've been giving up in the first two games 56% shooting, and here we go in the second half here. We're giving up 60. It's hard to win a basketball game when you let another team shoot that well.
Well, you know, it's just layup after layup after layup. Just can't stay in front of guys. You're gonna have to get in front of them, try to draw some charges or something. I don't know what else to say.
You've got to get in their path. I mean, that's just fundamental man-on-man defense, right? And we will not go in a zone, I can tell you that.
Nelson off to Harches. Into the corner, it'll go there to Byrell. 7:27. Nelson. Kick out. Harches thought about three. Would like to get closer to the hoop. He'll take the jumper. No, Garrett Nelson with the board.
That
right,
time we took
stop.
his path away. Good play by Gunrick.
Into the front court. Garrett Nelson off to Brady Wagner. Drives it down the left of the lane. Got inside. Tries to give the pass out to Timmerman. Has it deflected. Quickly up it'll come. Left wing Nelson takes it into the lane. Stops. Down to Harches. Trying to get inside. He does and goes reverse and scores again. Wow.
Well, we have no answer for him.
No, it's
He's
just
up
amazing.
to what here, Scotty? 25 points?
I don't have that number, but Garrett Nelson missed the layup inside after battling through some pretty good defense. It'll go back here to the Eagles, only down 3 now. So obviously this game very much up for grabs. Into the corner, it'll go there to Byrell. Byrell down on the baseline, double teamed. Bad pass stolen away by Makinen. Tried to go cross court, and AJ read it, stepped in front. Up it'll come over on the left side to Garrett Nelson. Nelly on the dribble inside and has it blocked.
Yeah.
Picked up here, back out to Mobsky. inside. Layup won't go. Makinen with a rebound. Getting a little careless now. Makinen, the right wing. Schreckenthaler coming out to play him. Brady Wagner into the corner to Peter Timmerman. Work for a good shot here now. Ryan Genrich, spin move into the lane, out to Wagner. Wagner over to the right wing. It'll go to A.J. Makinen. Crossover dribble. Launches the three. Off the rim, no. Arches with a board.
And that's where we don't have that go-to inside player when you desperately need a basket. The ability to find somebody inside.
Down to the baseline. Harches cut off. Sends it around into the corner. 3-ball, air-mailed. Genrich on ahead to Garrett Nelson. Pointers lead it by 3. Garrett down the lane. Tipped out to Genrich. Shot on the way. That's not going to go.
Shooting.
Didn't really need that one.
Yeah, we're living with the 3, and you know the old saying. You live with it, and then you die with it.
And we're going to get an Edgewood timeout, I do believe, right? 5:05 to go. Pointers trying to hang on in a game they had a lead of double digits. Stevens Point 59, Edgewood 56, a 1-minute break. We're coming right back. UW Stevens Point basketball on WPCN. Inbound the basketball into the lane. Byrol off it'll go. Nelson trying to go down the right of the lane. Sends it back into the corner. Open 3 for Byrol off the rim. Long rebound. Brady Wagner. That should be a foul. Didn't call it again. These guys are not calling much. And now Garrett Nelson just throws the ball away.
Ouch. Well, that's turnover number 10. For the Pointers. We had 7 in the first half. Boy, you get a defensive stop and come down and get an empty possession. Ouch. It's a struggle.
Yeah, that's a way to put it, I guess. Well, you had gotten off to such a nice start. You thought maybe this was going to be the one, but I guess it still could be, right? Get that first win. Get a little taste of success. Ball stolen away by A.J. Makinen here. Pointers trying to hang on. Left side, Genrich down into the corner. Working the dribble, sends it out to Garrett Nelson. Thought about a 3, drives it toward the glass, pulls up, almost threw it away again. Genrich saves it out on the right sideline over to Garrett. He's going to take a 3, in and out, no, and the rebound, Harches.
Not launching 3, Scotty.
Very much settling for 3-point shots.
Yep. No inside game, and we talked about that could be the difference in this game early, that they're scoring inside and we're not.
Outside into the lane, Byrol dumps it off. Easy two cutting down the baseline, Trent Casper. 1-point ball game.
Easy baskets on their end, tough 3s on ours.
Yeah. A.J. Makinen drives it down to the baseline again. Holds it there. Sends it out to Timmerman. Who's going to make a shot? Garrett wants another 3. Got one. Garrett Nelson, a huge three. Not known as a three-point shooter, but we'll take that one, John Zellmer.
He did hit that one. And sometimes you just got to shoot your way out of bad shooting, I guess. Give Garrett all the credit in the world for having the confidence to step back and hit that big three. But, boy, defensively, really struggling here in the second half.
Yeah, no doubt. Going to have to find some ways to get something accomplished here. Stevens Point, unfortunately, unable to hit many shots here in this second half, that's for sure. Final
Edgewood.
score, Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard, showing the Pointers up 62-58, down to 3:25 remaining in the basketball game. Pointer men off
Edgewood
until
26
next week,
of 50.
Saturday, once this one's done, of course. And can only hope that we find our way through this mess and get this victory and then get ready for 2 next weekend.
That's the hope. You're up 4, 3:25 to go. Really struggling on your defensive end. See if you can get a stop here and somehow keep them out of the lane.
Yeah,
We've been doubling the ball the last couple times. The last possession, Edgewood doing a good job. As the double came, they found a free cutter under the rim. You know, who has not hurt us in this half at all is Schreckenthaler has had a very quiet second half. I think he's had just a bucket. But Arches...
Don't you kind of think at some point he's going to step back into the to the limelight here on you?
Well, I mean,
like it.
And you can just see Hartjes. He just doesn't feel anybody can stop him. And right now he's right. We haven't.
Yeah. All right, here you go. Inbound, it'll come to Nelson. Stevens Point up by 4. 3:22 to go. It'll go left side to Byral. Byral off the screen, holds the dribble into the corner. It'll go back there. Nelson. Schreckenthaler over right side. Lyons trying to curl by his man into the corner. This is Byral. Schreckenthaler down the lane, banks it home with a foul.
Well, there's a case where he was up on the top, slipped to the lane. And Peter just didn't read that very well. Peter Timmerman, you might have thought he could have got around that and maybe got a steal.
Yeah.
Because that was a slow developing play, to be honest.
Just not quite able
sort of
to
back on our heels here.
Schreckenthaler will have a chance here to get within 1, and he does. That's the 4th on Peter Timmerman, by the way. 6th on the Pointers. Stevens Point still does have the lead. It's down to 1. Garrett Nelson into the front court to the free throw line with a dribble. Looking, send it over to A.J. Makinen. Makinen now off to Genrich. Wanted to go backdoor. Outside it'll go to A.J. Takes the dribble to the line. Down the right of the lane. Double team. Kicks it out. Wagner, 6 on the shot clock. Step back 3. That's offline. Long rebound. Who's going to get to it? And it is going to be saved by Nelson off of Genrich and out of bounds.
Heady play by Nelson. Couldn't secure that himself, so threw it out off of a pointer. Well, they got a chance to grab a lead, Scotty. First time in the game.
Not the good time to give up that lead, is it?
No, sir.
62-61, Stevens Point. Skyward Incorporated, connecting parents and education, helping to bring this game to you right now. All right, Pointers, dig deep. Get a stop, come down, get a basket. Lions over the top of the pick. Gives it off on the left side to Hartjes. Nelson on the right wing off the Schreckenthaler screen. Back to Lions, into the lane, down the lane. Stolen away, Ryan Genrich. Genrich will run it out and then lost it, got it back, and he'll get a layup.
Well, it wasn't supposed to work that way. He lost control. The ball rolled right by Schreckenthaler, who couldn't reach down to get it. And it came back to him for the 2.
It was going to be a layup, then it wasn't, and then it was. Hartjes down the right of the lane, all the way to the baseline. Cut off, now he leans in, blocked by Vandervelden.
Oh,
out of bounds. Good job by Elijah.
Well, that a boy. Good play by Elijah.
Bolden will come back for Brady Wagner. 3-point Pointer lead, 1:48 to go in the ball game. Looking for some defense here by Darius. Lions the inbounder. Looking, long inbound will come to Nelson out near the timeline. Nelson goes left. Into the corner, Harches wanted to go baseline. Good job by Harches to cut it, pardon me, and Schreckenthaler will hit a shot. It was a good job by Genrich to cut him off, and then bang. The big guy hits one. Garrett Nelson, left side, Vandervelden. Pointers by 1:27 to go. Garrett works dribble, goes baseline, bounces it off. Genrich up inside, back to Garrett. Tossed away, Garrett got it back. Into the corner, Mackinnon for three, no. Rebound tipped around, Genrich, and he was hammered without a call. Boy, they're missing some stuff here. Yeah. Bolden with it. He just got blasted across the arms without a call. Darius Bolden against Lions, pulls up from 15 off the rim, and Schreckenthaler will get the rebound, and Edgewood with 50 seconds to go in the ball game with a chance with a basket to get its first lead. Lions into the front court. Against Bolden, over to the right side. It'll go there to Nelson, to Byrell. Byrell kicks it left. Harches in deep. It'll go to Schreckenthaler. Spin move, underlaid. Vandervelden boards up. It'll go to Mackinnon and a foul.
I tell you what, and we maybe fouled the big guy there. I think Vandervelden hooked him, Scotty. I really do, but no call. And not a shooting yet. Both teams at 6. So 28 seconds. I assume that the Eagles will foul here because obviously we could run the clock out.
Yeah. Shot clock off. Schreckenthaler goes to the bench looking for some defense. Brady Wagner is going to come in. They want free throwers out there. I think you're right on that, John. And we're going to get a quick timeout. 28.3 seconds to go. I think it's a 1-minute timeout. Let's take a 30-second break. We're coming right back. Pointers basketball on WPCN.